I'm going to be making waffles today and a birthday cake for my brother. As you can see, I have 2 containers set up with 4 tablespoons of flax seed and approximately 5 to 6 dates in each one, soaking in water. This will allow me to make a waffle batter and a cake batter for my brother's birthday cake. This container is for the waffles. 1 apple and about almost 3/4 cup of water. Now this is for the cake. I'm going to add approximately 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla to it. I've added 1.5 cups of the fluid from the cooked yams. Yes, I've cooked the fluid down to the batter bowl or mixing bowl for the batter. Whether that's enough or too much, I do not know yet, as this is a new recipe I am trying. I've now added approximately 2 cups of the cooked yams to the fluid in the mixing bowl, and I'm going to start the mixer. I'm adding in 1.5 cups of cacao powder at this point so that it may begin to mix before I add in the other ingredients. My reasoning is the cacao powder has a natural oil on it that takes a while for it to mix with fluid. I'm now going to add in my flaxseed, date, and apple mixture, which, as you can see, is extremely thick, to the batter that is forming in the mixer. I have finished adding in the flaxseed apple mixture. I'm now going to add 2 cups of flour to the batter. I'm now going to add the final cup of flour to the mixer and restart it mixing. Then once that is mixed in, I will add my baking powder to it so that it will actually rise while it's baking. I'm now adding 1 tablespoon of baking powder to the mix. Since this is the first time I'm trying the recipe, I would prefer to add slightly too much and it rise than not enough. Butter is now mixed, and I'm going to add it to the pan, and I will bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until done. Okay, I have the batter in the pan. The oven is finished preheating. I'm now going to put it in the oven and let it bake. Okay, that's good. I'm adding 1 cup of Aqua faba to the mixing bowl, and I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of cane sugar to this. Now, according to the information I have, this will make a whipped cream like mixture that you can put on top of a cake or any other dessert. We'll find out. How long it takes to mix, I do not know at this time. As you can see, it is starting to make foam. I hope this works like it's supposed to. It will be interesting to have a healthy whipped cream. It is looking more and more like whipped cream, but it is taking much longer to whip than with regular dairy cream would take to whip. Well, this is definitely working. What it's going to taste like and how well it's going to work, I do not know yet, but it is most definitely turning into a whipped topping. As you can see, this is definitely making a whipped topping, but it does definitely take a lot longer than whipped cream. It also doesn't seem to get quite as stiff as whipped cream would. Well, his cake has finished baking, but I think it's going to be more like a combination of brownies and cake. I'll have to let it cool off and then us try it to see. I will make mention of it in the video though, or show it when we cut it. Now it needs to cool off before I add the whipped cream to the top. I'm now adding the applesauce flaxseed mixture to the mixing bowl to make my waffles. 2 cups of flour, 1 1/4 cups of flour, I'm also going to add approximately a half cup of raisins to the mix because we like raisins in our waffles. I'm now adding 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Let it mix. That's not good. Helpful suggestion. Do not scrape the sides when your mixer's on.
Or don't let go of the spatula.
That works too. I'm going to try a ladle because I've seen somebody do this with waffles before. I do not know if this will work for me, but I'm going to try it. Okay, time to check and see how well done they are, or if I need to let them cook longer. So I will go ahead and start the next batch. You'll notice I'm using a spoon instead of the ladle. The ladle, since I'm not used to it and I use such a thick waffle batter, I seem to overfill the little waffle machine, which means I lose some of the batter on the outside of it when it comes out. Finished with Lawrence's birthday cake, and I'm putting some whipped topping that I made on top of it. Then we'll call him in, and probably won't be much of a surprise. You know, you can speak also, Mom.
Speak.
And yeah, she's the one operating the camera, but she's just camera shy today for some reason.
Isn't that just like a mama when you want her to do something, she always does the opposite?
Yes, it is. At least mine. That should be enough on top. Now it'll just be to call him in for his waffles and give him his cake.
Might not, maybe the waffle won't be good if you got too much cream on it.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Lawrence.
Hey, there we go. Look what I got, guys. Pancakes. Well, not pancakes, waffles for lunch.
With some whipped cream that's not cream.
This is.
That tastes like whipped cream, don't it?
It's really good. It's very good.
Unfortunately, we have no candles to put on it.
This is my whole food plant-based cake.
With whipped cream that's not whipped cream.
Yeah. It's good. Very good. You can tell I'm hungry.
Okay, and your birthday present.
Birthday and Christmas.
Yes, true.
Some
Birthday and
Christmas.
Christmas.
It's always been like that since I've been a child. Birthdays and Christmas on the same day.
That was the joy, I think you called it, and the frustration of being born so close to Christmas.
When you were a child, it was bad. So guys, what we got here is a few boxes of stuff. And it's kind of a big deal. Wasn't sure if this is what I wanted, but Mom kind of convinced me because her hands are tiny, and this is something that hopefully she will be able to use sometimes to videotape. So guys, I don't know if y'all can see or not, what I got for my birthday is something that I really wanted to vlog with ever since I've seen Jovi Lynn use it. This is a Osmo Pocket. It's also got the Osmo Pocket extension rod. One of the guys, of course, he's a real big YouTuber. He just takes a knife out and slashes this all up and throws it on the floor. I'm not to that point yet, because if I break it, I can't replace it. So I tend to be a little bit more careful. Kind of excited about this piece. Wow, I'll have to read how to work it, but it extends. I'm not sure how to do it. Well, I don't know how to use it, so I'm not going to break it. But it extends, and you put this pocket in it, and you can use it for a vlogging stick. And this right here, I've seen this work already. The Osmo Pocket goes inside of it, and you can go underwater with it. And here's the little control wheel and everything else. So that's the whole vlogging system. Really excited about it. You can carry it in your pocket. Go diving, go in the rain, kayaking. See, it's in my pocket. It's really little. You want to come see me? Isn't that tiny? It's really tiny.
Yeah, it moves.
Yeah. Man, we'll have to learn how to operate it, but